I'm in my car, obviously. Today we are continuing the spring cleaning that I started last week. If you guys didn't watch my video last week, I did a whole spring reset in my living space and cleaned every inch of my indoor living space. Now we are continuing this week with deep cleaning and reorganizing my car. And also, since we're doing outdoor cleaning, I'm also going to clean my patio. It's already been a month since I did my patio makeover. I don't need to do anything major. All of the major cleaning up I had to do was in the patio makeover video, but I do need to like sweep the entire patio because in the past month it's obviously gotten dirty again. Just like do a little quick cleanup, but nothing major. So I am gonna do that also, but a majority of the video is gonna be cleaning in my car, and I'm gonna try to do a little bit of reorganizing too because I know my trunk is kind of a disaster. I actually haven't looked in my trunk for a couple of weeks. I took a look back there and I have a garbage bag of clothes back there that I've been needing to get rid of, and apparently the bag ripped open and there's clothes spilling everywhere. There's literally clothes all over my trunk and it's just a mess. Also, just like everything is dirty because the last time I cleaned my car was last year, so it's been an entire year since I've deep cleaned my car. Anyways, we're gonna get right into it. I'm just gonna take everything out of my car because that will make it a lot easier to start with the deep cleaning. Let's get into some spring cleaning, but outdoor edition. I've been cleaning my car for about an hour and a half so far. I finished like wiping down everything inside my car, all the windows and everything. So now pretty much the last thing to do is vacuum the entire inside of my car. But I'm taking a little break because I need a break from cleaning, and I was just going to go inside and take a little break, but it's really cloudy right now. It just got super cloudy while I was cleaning my car. Looks like it's going to rain. I don't know if it's actually gonna rain or if it just looks like it's gonna rain, but just in case, I decided it's probably a good idea if I keep filming in case it does rain, and then I will be forced to take a break because it will be raining. I'm going to just sit down and try to like go through everything that was in my car and work on like figuring out how I'm gonna reorganize stuff, and then I would go back to cleaning and finish the vacuuming. I thought I would start with this full of stuff that's a mess. This is actually something I bought last year when I cleaned out my car and reorganized everything. I bought this organizer. Since then, it's actually ripped on the inside. I have to empty it out to show you the rip. You can kind of see it right here. It ripped on the inside. It's not really bad, but this is like the divider piece between the two sections, and I've obviously still been using it since it ripped. It ripped like months ago, and I was really sad because it didn't even last me a year before it ripped. The rest of it's still in pretty good shape. Probably can just keep using it. Originally I had this side for like all of my grocery bags, which is still, all of my grocery bags are still in here, and then this side was like travel blankets, like emergency blankets. I also have like beach towels in here, emergency towels, and then I also have my tire compressor in here for some reason. I also have a bag of plastic bags because I actually collect plastic bags for trash bags. I have so many stored inside that I decided to make an additional set for inside my car if I ever needed a plastic bag when I wasn't at home, or just like trash bags in my car or whatever. Also on this side there are two little pockets on each side. Apparently I have a rag in here. This is a digital tire gauge. I actually think this thing is broken. Yeah, this thing is broken and you can't even change the battery, so this is actually garbage. Anyways, so I need to work on organizing this because this is horrible. So I'm back in the car. It's a little while later. Ended up having to go inside for a little while because it actually started to rain. It was only like really light rain, so it didn't really rain all that much, and it's pretty much dry now. It stopped raining a little while ago, but I just like stopped to take a break, eat some food. I am just now coming back out to get back to work. The last thing you guys saw was I was reorganizing my little bin that goes in my trunk. I finished reorganizing that, and then I decided to sweep the patio a while in case it did rain. I wanted to be able to at least get that done so that if it did rain and the patio got wet, I wouldn't have to worry about doing it later. But then it ended up not really raining much, but it is still really cloudy and still looks like it can rain more. So I need to just like finish up the rest of my car so that I can just get this done in case it rains anymore. The last things that I need to do are vacuum my car and then put everything back and reorganize it. So I have my vacuum and I'm going to vacuum my entire car and all the little mats that go in my car. I pulled all the mats out so they're laying on the sidewalk, and then I'll start bringing everything back into the car and try to reorganize it while I put everything back. I don't know if I'm gonna put everything back how it was or if I want to like change up how I had everything in here. We're gonna figure that out later when it's time to do that. First we need to vacuum, so let's vacuum and finish cleaning the car. everything is officially finished inside of my car. Everything's clean. I vacuumed, put everything back inside. It's exactly how I had it organized before. So I kind of just put it back exactly the same because there's not a lot I can do with this. It already looked pretty organized, so I just put that back exactly the same. Didn't really have anything in this middle section except for a tissue box and this little cactus car charger. Besides that, that's pretty much all that was in the front. I emptied the trash can. And here's the middle row. I don't really keep anything in the middle row. Really, the middle row was just cleaning, and I vacuumed the seats, I vacuumed the floor. Obviously didn't need to do any organizing back here. And then here's the trunk. Okay, so it looks kind of chaotic, but this I'm getting rid of, so it's only here temporarily. Besides this, let me move this out of the way so you can get an idea of what it will actually look like once I get rid of this. I kind of set it up how it was before, but it's also a little bit different. I actually stitched the rip. I decided to stitch it, so that actually worked, and now the rip is completely fixed. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but you guys did see me stitch it because I filmed that. Decided on the spot to stitch it, and yeah, I don't know why I didn't ever think of that because that was a pretty easy fix. I reorganized the grocery bags so they look a little bit better than just being thrown in here. I reorganized this side. This is like a little outdoor blanket. It can be like a picnic blanket or anything. It's just like an outdoor blanket. I have this sitting on top because it was the best way for it to fit. I have 2 travel blankets and then 2 travel towels. I tried to fit in here a little bit better than, again, just being stacked in there. I have 2 cooler bags. The second cooler bag is inside of this cooler bag. It used to just be open, but I just zipped it shut. My snow brush I just kind of tuck back there between the seats because that's the best place for it to go so it doesn't slide around. And then on this side, I stacked my bag of plastic bags on top of this little plastic container. This I had in my little stash of storage bins that weren't currently being used. I just kind of put my tire compressor in here, and then I also had a giant box of band-aids, so I just stuck that in here too because they fit and they didn't really have anywhere else to go. Put those 2 things in there together. Also fits perfectly in this little spot right here, and stacked these plastic bags on top. I don't know if it looks like super organized, but definitely better than what it looked like before. I think it looks slightly more organized at least. I don't just have like random things floating around in this thing, things overflowing out of this, and you know what it looked like before. You guys know what it looked like before. But yeah, that's the trunk. That's pretty much it for this video, I guess. I already cleaned up my patio earlier, so that's already done. I was going to go get a car wash, but since it's about to rain again, I'm just gonna hold off on the car wash. My car is like pretty covered in pollen. If it rains, it'll be like pretty clean. But I have officially completed all of my spring cleaning. Deep cleaning my car was the last thing on my spring cleaning checklist. I feel like so much better now that everything is super clean, and I didn't just like do a regular cleaning. I did like my extreme deep spring cleaning, and it always feels so good after doing a project like that because you spend so much time working on it and put so much work into it. Once everything is clean, it just feels so much better. I'm just so glad that this project is done and that I made it into 2 separate videos. I hope you guys enjoyed these 2 spring cleaning videos. If you still have spring cleaning to do, I hope that these videos inspired you or motivated you to start your spring cleaning, or they're just fun for you to watch, or you could even play them while you're doing your spring cleaning and we can clean together. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video and go relax because I'm super tired and this project has taken all day long. I hope you have a great day and I'll see you next week. Bye.